Mr. Harimangarwar, Assistant Professor in Economics from BYK Sinnar College of Commerce, Nashik. Coming before you with the topic Law of Equi Marginal Utility. The law of diminishing marginal utility is applicable to a single commodity. But human wants are unlimited. There is no limit to human wants. Therefore, as an extension of law of diminishing marginal utility, this law is introduced by Alfred Marshall. This law is known as equimarginal principle, law of indifference, the law of maximum satisfaction, and the law of substitution. It is known as Gauss's second law because it has introduced by H.H. Gaussen also. This law explains the term consumer's equilibrium as well as this law explains how the consumer attains maximum satisfaction from the given resources. The law states that other things being constant, if a person has a thing which can be put to several uses, he will distribute it among these uses in such a way that the marginal utility derived from the last unit of money spent on each item tends to be equal. The formula to measure the marginal utility of expenditure is equal to marginal utility of X commodity divided by price of X equal to marginal utility of Y commodity divided by price of Y, and so on. This law is based on such assumptions. The consumer has a limited income or limited stock of a given commodity. Means income is limited of the consumer and it is constant also. Therefore, money is a given stock of the consumer. Consumer has to satisfy more than one wants. It means consumer needs more than one goods and want to satisfy both the goods or more than one goods. Consumer is rational and he seeks maximum satisfaction. Rational consumer means a consumer is normal person. He is not abnormal person like mad person. Price of the commodity is given and consumer has no control over the price. If there is a given price, it means there is no change in the price during the application of this law. Income of the consumer is not changed. A consumer spends his entire income on the commodities which are taken as example in this theory, X and Y. Marginal utility of money is constant because utility of money or marginal utility of money cannot be changed according to this law. Utility is measurable in cardinal terms, like law of diminishing marginal utility theory. The utility of commodity is measurable in numerical terms like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like this. Consumer can substitute one goods for another. It means if a price of one commodity is higher in the market, he will substitute for that good, same good, same another good. All the units of each commodity are homogeneous. It means the size, color, taste, of the all the quantities of a single commodity is same. Consumer has perfect knowledge about utility derived by him. It means he can measure utility in terms of UTs from the uh, goods consumed by him. Law can be explained by the imaginary example in which we have taken two commodities X and Y. The price of X commodity is 2 rupees and price of Y commodity is 3 rupees. And a consumer has 24 rupees to spend on both the goods. If a consumer wants to spend entire income on X commodity, he will buy maximum 12 quantities of X commodity. If he spend whole income on Y commodity, he can buy 8 quantities of Y commodity. But he has need to buy both the commodities to satisfy his wants. That's why he will spend our entire income on both the commodities in such a manner, then the marginal utility of last rupee spent on each commodity should be equal. If he buy one quantity of X commodity, he will earn 20 quantity of utility from first quantity of X commodity. Like this, he will buy X commodity and Y commodity one by one. The marginal utility derived from extra unit of X commodity and Y commodity will decline as shown in the table. Therefore, he will spend our 12 rupees on X commodities to buy 6 quantities and 12 rupees on Y commodity to buy Y commodity. Therefore, he will spend maximum 12 rupees on X commodity and 12 rupees on Y commodity. Then he will buy 6 quantity of X commodity and 4 quantity of Y commodity, where marginal utility of last rupee on each commodity is equal to utility derived from both the commodities. Here we have calculated by the formula marginal utility of money spent on X commodity and Y commodity. He will buy 6 commodity of X, 6 quantity of X commodity, and marginal utility of 6 quantity is 10 quantity. Therefore, 10 divided by 2 rupees price is equal to 5 quantity of utility. He will buy 4 quantity of Y commodity. Marginal utility of 4th quantity is 15 quantity and price is 3 rupees. Therefore 15 divided by 3 equal to 5. Therefore, marginal utility of expenditure on X commodity is 5 is equal to marginal utility of money on Y commodity is equal to 5. This law has some limitations. The equimarginal utility theory is subject to certain limitations which may be as follows. economic irrationality. This law is based on the assumption that man acts in a perfectly rational manner when he spends his money income on a number of different commodities. However, in real life, several obstacles may obstruct rational behavior of the consumer. Next limitation is indivisibility of goods. The equimarginal principle can work out fully only if the resources are divided and the goods bought with these resources are divisible into very small units. If the goods to be large and also individual, then the process of equalization of marginal utilities would be rendered almost impossible. Third limitation is uncertainty of the budget period. The equimarginal principle is based on the assumption that the consumer has a definite quantity of resources which is spent within a definite period of time. In fact, consumer's budget period is not definite. Next limitation is non-availability of certain goods. At times, certain useful commodities are not available in the market, have to be buy other less useful commodities in their place. This prevents the consumers from maximizing their satisfaction from their expenditure. The law fulfills, the law fails to work. Changes in the prices of goods. The prices of goods often fluctuate in the market with the result that their utilities also keep changing from time to time. As such, it becomes difficult to compare their marginal utilities for the purpose of maximizing satisfaction. Frequent changes in prices thus obstruct the working of the law. And last is complementary goods. Some commodities are complementary and are used together in a definite, well-defined proportion. For example, cups and saucers are complementary goods and cannot be substituted for each other. Hence, the law of maximum satisfaction is not applicable to them. For more details about the law of equimarginal utility, you can refer the link given here as well as books, Principles of Microeconomics published by Christian Publication and Modern Microeconomics published by Macmillan Press. Thank you. Thank you very much.